What if I told you there was a company that was generating revenue, 28% growth by mining Bitcoin and as well providing AI services? The company is called Iris Energy and its ticker symbol is IREN. It's quietly becoming the most important data center infrastructure in the United States. Here are its numbers over the last quarter. Iris Energy generated $148 million in revenue. That's up 24% over the prior year. Its Bitcoin mining generated $141 million. So that's the majority of the growth. Profits were up 28% and representing $24 million. EBITDA profits were up 33% or $83 million. AI services were up 33%, but only generated $3.6 million. But here's the kicker. Because of the building that they're doing as a result and from the profits of their Bitcoin mining, they are projected to increase that 3.6 million to 28 million or 7.7x by the end of 2027. This isn't just a Bitcoin story because Bitcoin is the cash generation, the cash machine. But AI is the growth opportunity. They have recognized that there is a terminal limit for mining Bitcoin, but there's no limit for producing AI. So they will grow their Bitcoin to a point and then they will stop. They'll stop their Bitcoin mining at 50 EHs. What that basically means is at that point, they will take the profits that they're generating from Bitcoin mining and allocate them to two projects that they have going right now. First is the Horizon project. It's a 50 megawatt data center, which will be online on June of 2025. Then Sweetwater is the big project. That's a 2 gigawatt compute hub that will be completed in 2027. The AI projected growth will go from 3.6 million to 28 million. That's a 7.7 growth while they continue to mine Bitcoin, to continue to generate revenues. Because of their ability to generate Bitcoin revenues, their cash position is very strong and they have an open runway to build out their AI capacity. Morgan Stanley is the only Wall Street firm that I can find who has any awareness of this, and they've just uprated it to an overweight and put a target price of $12. It's currently at $8.55, but I think that's just the beginning. Based on this 7.7x growth between now and the end of 2027, here's the pricing I think that we can expect from Iris Energy, IREN. I project it's going to end 2025 at $15 per share. Then once the data center projects kick in 2026, it will probably double up to 31. From that, once the Sweetwater project kicks in, it will go to 40 and then will find its home somewhere around the end of 2028 at $56 per share. The beauty of this is Wall Street is not aware of it, other than JP Morgan. So to summarize, Bitcoin has given them the cash flow. AI will provide them and us the growth. Iris Energy isn't just a Bitcoin miner anymore. It is now becoming the builder of the AI grid in the United States. And I believe Iris Energy is one of those companies that nobody, Wall Street in particular, won't understand and won't pay attention until it doubles. And you have an opportunity to get in on the ground floor. I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. I'm a retired financial advisor. I look for growth opportunities. Goldman Sachs taught me this. If you can find a company that is growing its revenue and its earnings per share in excess of 20% a year and is attuned to the growth opportunities overall of our economy, and that's AI, you've got a winner. And in Iris Energy, ticker IREN, we have a big winner. and Wall Street hasn't noticed yet. If you'd like access to more information like this that Samantha and I generate through AI, come to Best of Us Investors and take advantage of our 14-day free trial. Come and look at the research that I do. That I create 15-page documents on companies like IREN and give them for you to read. Then I create a podcast, a 15-minute podcast, so that if you can't understand the written document, maybe you'll understand the podcast. And then I give you a briefing. And then Samantha and I sit down and say, okay, based on what we've learned and what we know from the past and what AI is teaching us, this is what we project the price of the stock is going to be in the future. We'll follow it every quarter. Every quarter when they put out a earnings statement, we'll review it again, do more research, and update our numbers. And then we'll share those numbers with you on our website so that you can keep up, so that you can design your portfolio to maximize the return on the assets that you have available for investing. That's the key. I mean, if we can take your average rate of return from 15 to 20 to 35, you're going to grow substantially faster. And what do you know? If you got enough time, you'll become a millionaire and then eventually a billionaire. If you got enough time. That's my issue.